Nobody that you and I deal with would have a problem if it wasn't founded upon an aspiration. You see, that's the thing. It's like, how can somebody have a problem unless there's something they want and something standing in the way of the thing that they want?
Tell me how you focus your mind into a mentality that is more of service. Like there's desperation there. There's a struggle. I
understand. But you're dealing with two worlds. One is you're dealing with the internal world of survival, and then you're dealing with the external world of, okay, there's someone here that needs to be helped. You can't allow those two worlds to collapse. You allow those two worlds to collapse, you're going to go insane. It'll drive you mad. Yep. So the thing is, you got two worlds. You go, okay, good. It's like, got to make so much. Here's my nut, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Fine. And probably after the first 8 years or so, I started to notice, I started to ask more questions and show less. It was just sort of organic. Wasn't by design. It was sort of like I just started noticing. They would say something. I'd say, well, can you elaborate on that?
Yeah.
And they would go, yeah, well, blah, 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 blah. Well, what problem does that present to you? Well, blah, 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 blah. Well, what would happen if that problem was solved? Well, blah, 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 blah. I stopped bringing my portfolio. So the thing is like I would say, that's my parallel here is walking in with the intent of talking about you is useless. Walking in with the intent of talking about them and finding out the only reason their door opened is because they have a problem and somehow you triggered that sort of, ooh, God, that's uncomfortable, right? That's really a problem area. That's a trouble spot. That's an inconvenience. That's someplace where we're losing money. We're losing retention. We're losing customers. We're losing market share or whatever. There's an inconvenience. There's an undesirable thing. And along with that challenge, that obstacle, you have the flip side, is the aspiration. Nobody that you and I deal with would have a problem if it wasn't founded upon an aspiration. You see, that's the thing. It's like, how can somebody have a problem unless there's something they want and something standing in the way of the thing that they want?
That is, damn. Okay.